Draw 50 Cats is a how to draw book that teaches us how to draw cats step by step. You may have encountered this type of book pretty often as a kid. This method of how to draw has been around for quite a while, a really long time. This book was originally published in 1983, I believe. The author mentions that this method of how to draw has been used for decades, a really long time, and is a foundation in a lot of artists' training. He mentions here in a to the parent or teacher section that this method is extremely useful in establishing preliminary confidence when you start drawing or making art in general, because it provides a framework to how to get to the final part. So this is what that looks like. The whole book is just 50 of these. You can see it starts from the head with a general line for the body, and then it just continues until you get to the final piece. I had started to dismiss this kind of book when I was in my teens because, yay, I drew the entire book. Now what do I do, right? There's not much else to be done with it. But now I realize that looking at it with fresh eyes as an adult that wants to learn how to break down drawing processes, it's actually incredibly useful. I drew a few of these. These are from the book. I think it's the first 4 or so. You know, it's nothing too spectacular, but I mean, I actually did learn a lot by doing this. The big takeaway I had from doing those drawings was that I started to look more at the final product before I even looked up here at the start of the drawing where the head starts and the body, because then I was comparing each step to the final product, and that taught me how to dissect from a reference photo. And it's incredibly useful. So I did these on my own from reference photos that I took from Pixabay, so they're royalty free. I applied that step-by-step method to these drawings. So I started by outlining the head and then like this curve in the spine. And yeah, it was a pretty good exercise. So have I been able to draw realistically like this before? Yes. Does this still feel like a copy to me? Maybe. Because this does look quite different from the original reference image. It does look like a sketch, so that's completely fine with me. But what I'm really happy about, it really taught me how to dissect a reference image so that I can pick and choose the right lines that I need to include. So I think that was actually a really valuable lesson for this book that is so simple on the surface. It really depends what you take away from it, and it's $11 on Amazon, and I think it's really worth you checking it out. If dissecting reference photos and this step-by-step framework interests you to further your technique and your skills as an artist, then you should definitely check it out. I know I'm going to be using it a lot more in the future. Start now. You can do it.